this is something that you should only consider if you are truly committed to moving to a new level, because it isn't going to be like a completely easy weekend, but it is going to be a tremendous amount of fun. And we're graduating it so that you have one little thing that's like a little bit tough, it's like you're passing a stone out through your intestines or something, and then the next minute there'll be something that's really good, glorious fun. It is called the Big Weekend. Pretty good, huh? It's called the Big Weekend because this is going to be the big weekend of your life. So, this weekend is not for losers. If you like to blame and justify and complain your way through life, you will have a very tough time this weekend, although we do invite you to come because maybe it'll give you the kick in the butt that you need. The weekend is how many? 3 very, very, very intensive days. You are going to design the ultimate you. You're going to decide who you want to be, and you're going to install the ultimate you into your future, so that being that person becomes automatic. What's the word, please? Becomes automatic. Many parts of the program will challenge you, and you'll get to stride boldly into the future with all of the lessons from the past, but with none of the regrets. All right, now within the individual sections, I mentioned money and business. There'll be a special section on marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, marketing is the only thing that brings money in. This is kind of important. It's the only way a dollar comes in is when you market something or you sell something, yes? Right, so as business owners, I believe we should be spending at least 70% of our time on marketing, because that's the only thing that brings money in, and a business without money is not a business, yes? We're going to do an amazing process called the 1 Hour MBA. Section on negotiation. How are you going, when you're out there in the world in business, how are you going to breathe? How are you going to look? How are you going to stand? How are you going to be? How are you going to be in the world of business? Right, love and relationships, personality 101. We're going to have a special section on hot buttons, how to find them, how to push them, and because they're buttons, how to undo them. Oh yes, masculine and feminine energy. We all have both within us, yes? You understand this principle? Most men are predominantly masculine. Most women are predominantly feminine, but not in all cases. And we need to know how to shift through those different energies, right? Because they serve us better in different places. If you're both being in the masculine energy, it's not going to work, because it's the polarity between the two that creates the passion and creates the feelings, yes? Singles, the single most important thing to do to attract the person that you want in your life. Couples, how to instantly get back to the feeling you had when you first met. All right, and for both couples and singles, we do this section on Saturday night, so you can go home and do your homework. All right, health and vitality, 7 secrets of optimal health. One of them is absolutely not what you think. We're going to talk about power foods. We're going to have you come out with a specific, doable action plan. Everyone's going to come up with a plan that they can actually commit to and do. And in power and purpose, you will learn to be unbreakable. What is the word? To develop an unbreakable spirit, an unbreakable soul. Your word will be Thank you. You're going to learn to live so that nothing could stand in your way. You will learn to laugh in the face of fear. Obstacles will shrink before your eyes, and in one point, in a very, very unusual exercise, you will experience your own inner power in a way that you could only dream of today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to make some big changes, and this program is going to be seriously, what is the word, please? Seriously hot. Now, of course, it's a new program, so I can't read you testimonials from it, but will you forgive me if I just read you a couple of testimonials from the last program put on by the same team? Okay, because it was in the Blues Brothers, we're getting the band back together again. Yeah? So here's just a couple of comments. I went home, every day my mouth would open with amazement. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. The weekend was phenomenal. The way in which you had us in the moment and had us recall, deal, and let go of things holding us back was brilliantly effective. Your skill, humor, and energy was amazing. Thank you so much. We are going to be giving 10% of the revenues from this to stamp out illiteracy around the world. So tuition, the truth is that provided we do 1/10 of what I've just described to you, you can't put a price on this kind of thing, right? So I was trying to find some kind of comparison, and I found the closest program that I could that I know of in the industry. It's nothing like this, but in terms of like the intensity of the experience, you should always go with 2 people to something like this. 2 tickets for that, it's $16.80, and they never do any discounts. Now, that's not the business that we're in at all, because this is about being accessible to as many people as possible. So we've actually, part of this, I told you we're reinventing the industry. So we've actually created a completely different business model that I don't have time to go into right now, but it's not going to be $16.80. It's going to be for the big weekend. Okay, you ready? $198 for 2. $198 for 2.